Alright, guys. I woke up literally to obviously my grandson because I'm babysitting, but I woke up to the Titanic. And at the scene where she's trying to save, Leonardo DiCaprio character at the end. I forgot his name. But anyways, I'm waking up to this because I watch YouTube and I still for it when I go to sleep. That's what I do, guys. But yeah. So, and from what I got, there's this energy. And they're not doing well. I'll tell you that. They're not doing well. They lost a lot of, they lost everything. I think they're even broke on top of all this other stuff. And she tries to help him, and in the end of the movie, she ends up not getting on the boat. Obviously, we all know he did not get on the boat. Or she didn't get on the boat, and then she ended up watching him die. That's what happened at the end of the Titanic with Rose, the story of them. And it's, well, a great romantic movie, but the thing is, wow. I feel like if somebody was to save this person, they would die along with them. And then somebody would have to save them to not die along with them. That's a vibe, guys. That is the vibe. That is what I got. It's pretty damn deep, too. I was being told to get these fortune teller cards that I bought and these true intentions to start the reading. This is just to start the reading, guys. This is a really, it's going to be heavy. This is going to be heavy. I just feel that if this is you and you got news that somebody was in trouble, you're just not going to be able to save them. And if you do, you're going to go down under with them. I mean, well, we're going to go through this. These are true intentions, a mind reading oracle. I'm going to be buying more of these once I get moved here, which is going to be within days, probably within the week, guys. I'm just getting all my shit out and leaving. That is how that is going, guys. Alright. Alright, we got secret. There's something I'm holding back. Alright, this person has a secret. I'm going to pull... try and get this close so you guys can see the cards. I was actually watching my own cards. I was watching my own videos to see if you guys could see these. I do that every once in a while, guys. Okay, these two fell out. Alright, here we got the rest. We got honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. There's a secret. Okay. And then empathy. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. Sounds like some kind of... And then welcome. I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you are and where you are embraced and valued. This is how this is coming up, guys. So we got someone's welcoming, empathy, honestly about a secret. That is what I got. And this isn't all it. And then we got gaslight. Someone's gaslighting somebody. I feel something major's going down. And then the end of the movie was, I was thinking, she got saved. Everybody was rallying around to save Rose, but they didn't give a damn about the other character. I feel that everybody wants Rose to be okay. And even in the end, it was all about Rose. I feel like in this whole thing, it's all about Rose, and either way, no matter how this cookie crumbles, this person is not going to do well. This person's fate is worse than death. And yeah, she had to sit on that log and be cold for hours, but it was her choice. She could have jumped ship whenever she wanted. This is the Ice Age jump ship, and it's about the Titanic. Laugh out loud. But she could have left at any time. She had options, and even in the end, when she decided she didn't want to be saved, everybody came and saved her any damn way. But he was left there to die. He was left there to die. This is the energy. It is the energy. Somebody is meant to sit in a situation and be left for dead. That's the tea. That is the tea. Alright, we got 2 of these. Alright, the Sage Hierophant. Tradition is a bridge, not a cave. Learn the rules, then write your own grimoire. Alright, so this is a Hierophant. So this is somebody that's learning the rules of the secret. See, I'm starting with secret. I asked about secret. Alright, this is a natural born witch with abilities. And they're learning the secret. There's something I'm holding back. I thought it was something about this person. This is the person. This is that Rose character. That's the person everyone's trying to save because there's some kind of ability that they've had since childhood that no one believes. They're special. They got vision. And it's the Hierophant card. So, and now we got, alright, we got an honesty. The initiating witch. Leap into faith. Alright, and it says, leap with faith. Your naivety is not weakness, but a vessel for pure magic. Alright, this person honestly said, I'll be truthful. Their pure heart is not a weakness. It's a vessel for pure magic. I want to say Chosen One. This is the Chosen One card in this deck. This person is a chosen one. Yeah, they're chosen for something. And that's the honesty card. And the secret is they're the Sage Hierophant. They are the master at their craft. They're the master at their craft. Okay, can you please? But anyways, they're the master at their craft. They're the highest. They're the Hierophant. Because they had ancestors that helped them. Okay, now we got ripples in time with empathy. Alright, with empathy, we got ripples in time. A pebble cast today creates waves in yesterday and tomorrow. Choose your actions with the wisdom of the crone. So, with this empathy, they got to realize that something was is a ripple in time. It's the past. This is the past. So this is almost like, this gives me like that 5 of Cups energy, or 6 of Cups. Between a 5 and 6 of Cups energy. And then we got welcome. And then we got the theme of clarity. Ooh. This is definitely the Ace of Swords right here. The blade of discernment, it cuts not to harm, but to sever illusion from the truth, in bondage from freedom. Okay. Yeah. There's something about clarity with this welcome invitation. Yeah. And let's go here. And then the Hermit Sage. We're gonna... Yeah, I might as well do a whole reading with these. These are kind of... I didn't realize these kind of did this kind of thing. I haven't even really used these. I bought these on sale for $5.99. Yeah, they're $5.99 on Amazon, guys. And we got the Hermit Sage. The light you seek is the light you carry within. Withdraw to find the star that guides all wanderers. Alright, so this person's supposed to unite.
Hello, Moto.
Okay, hang on. I don't even know what this is. This is something. Okay. Alright, that's an interference. Somebody wants to talk to somebody in this energy. Somebody wants to talk to somebody in this energy, guys. Somebody definitely wants to talk to someone in the energy. Alright, tell us more. Okay, we got here. The Grave of Memories. Damn. Okay, he's over there. The Grave of Memories. Bury not to forget, but to compose. Yeah, but to compose. Let time and earth turn the sharp shafts of memory in fertile soil for new growth. Bury the past and fertile the soil for new growth. Letting go. This is the 8 of Swords, guys. This is the 8 of Swords, new growth. You gotta bury the past to have new growth. This is a message for somebody. And I want to say this is somebody that is with abilities. You're coming off as the Sage Hierophant. I guess we would call that the... Oh, Forbidden Sacral. I forgot about this one. We got the Forbidden Scroll. This is some knowledge changes you irreversibly. Okay, can you stop? I get it. Irreversibly unseal if only you are willing to bear the eyes that see. Okay, this is like a... I don't know, this is like... this is a very magical being. I'll tell you that. Very magical thing going on here altogether. So if you... It's some letter or something you're going to read, okay? And unseal if you are willing to bear what it could be inside. If your eyes can bear to see it, then unveil it. If not, get rid of it. And then we have here the Grave of Memories. You're supposed to bury the memories. Almost like somebody's dying here, but they're not. They're not dying. I swear. Even though the Titanic came and these cards and a grave came, this is like the death card. It's death to a cycle. They're not dying. like in the Titanic, I promise, guys. Nobody's dying. But somebody wants to welcome your empathy and honestly tell you a secret. That's the vibe. That is the vibe. But I'm going to keep going because these are kind of cool, these fortune teller cards, guys. They actually are telling a nice story. I didn't really realize these were like this. Alright, the symbiotic pact. A pact of equals, not ownership, but partnership. Your familiar reflects the unfamed part of your own soul. Alright. This doesn't have to mean you have an animal. This could mean your pack, your family. Look into the eyes of your family before you take this person back and open up this scroll. You're meant to, it says, the grave of memories. You're supposed to bury these memories and move on. And look to your pact. That is, what would be your family? What would be your family, guys? Then we got the Blade of Balance. And they have, and under this Blade of Balance, we got a snake with, there's two, so there's, yeah, the sword is holding, oh damn. Okay, it says, discern with the heart, cut with precision, true justice is the ruthless compassion of a sharp blade. It says, true justice is the compassion of a sharp blade. You got to cut the cord. You're holding an, yeah, balance. This is the justice card. Alright, you're holding the scales of justice, and you have a snake at your side holding your sword. So you're meant to cut the cord. You have to cut the cord. This is what the vibe is. I think this whole reading I could just use these. I don't even think I need the other cards, guys. But this is a pretty heavy read. I could see why why Spirit was guiding me to use these cards. Yeah, you're going to get it. It's going to be a letter. The letter came up with my Sage one. It's going to be a scroll. Alright, now we have another one. The Karmic Knot. Oh, damn. Not all knots are meant to be cut. Some are lessons in patience. To be untied with conscious breath. Alright. You have to cut. There's a knot. The karmic knot. This was a karmic relationship, whatever you were involved in. Whatever you were involved in. It was a karmic relationship. Yes, it was, my friend. It was a karmic relationship. Okay. I want to make sure you guys can see the cards. There you go, the karmic knot. Yeah, she's holding it. You're in control if this karmic cycle's over or not. Because after this is done, this person has to learn their lesson. They have to be brought to clarity. You're holding the sword of justice. You are holding the sword of justice. I can't make this up, guys. You are, whoever this is, you're holding the sword of justice. Tell me more. We might as well do this whole reading with this deck. I mean, it was a pretty heavy read. I wasn't even sure I had the cards for it, to be honest. I'm not taking any of these in reverse. It says the last knowing. The final riddle is yourself. You are both the question and the key. You're looking for the answer, but it is yourself. All the answers is within yourself. You control this karmic knot. You control it. The other person does not. That's why they keep coming back. Then we got the Wheel of Weird, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Spin, measure, cut. The pattern is eternal, but the thread is yours to weave with intention. The wheel, you are controlling the Wheel of Fortune. You are controlling the wheel. Just like now I understand why I was woken up to Titanic. She was asked to go on she was given a lifeboat and she said no. The Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Fortune, you are in control of it. It's whatever you say that the other does. They're not in control of it. You're the only one in control of this wheel. You are the only one in control of this wheel. Okay, that's why we got Rosebud there. And then we got the Blood Moon Birth. And this doesn't have to mean a baby, guys, even though baby's being held, okay? Rebirth is often a violent, sacred act of a new self emerges in a tide of pain, power, and primordial promise. You're supposed to birth a new self. You're supposed to birth a new self. You're supposed to be a completely different person when all this is done. You're supposed to shed all of your skin, kind of, what I'm getting. See how this is your new self. This is the new self. And you're supposed to look at your new self and let the old self die. That's why this graveyard thing is. You're supposed to bury your past and become this. When you bury the past, you'll feel better because that new self is going to come. And then we got Wand of Wild Magic. The new spark of mad action, your passion, new spark of magic. Maybe that's a thing too. It says your passion, untamed and true, is the only fuel you need. Yeah, Wand of Wild Magic. You are all that you need. You don't need to seek out any deity or anything else. You're this Hierophant, okay, of magic. Maybe your bloodline is from a deity. I don't know. That is why in that movie I was shown that Rose was the one that was in control. She was the one that was honestly saying who got the boats, because she was the one that everybody wanted. We says the Weaver of Fates. Damn, guys. This is the first loom you see. There is no your idol or my Ide. Only the tapestry, and you are both the thread, the pattern, and the weaver. The Weaver of Fates. You can weave fates. You could change destiny. That is your power. You change destiny. I'm dead serious. You change destiny. That's why they kept asking Rose that's why I was being shown that. The Avatar Justice again. Karma is not a punishment. It is the universe's flawless memory. Act as if every deed is etched in stone. Alright, so it's the flawless memory act as if every deed is etched in stone. So, I gotta think about this card a minute, y'all. You're holding your sword up And you got this. Karma is trying to find out. You're the avatar of justice. And you're controlling the wheel of the wheel. You're controlling the karma in this. You're controlling the karma. You are. You got your sword up and everything, and you're holding the book. The universe trusts you. You're this Hierophant thing going on here. Then we have the oracle's etching. The vessel must be carved to hold the message. Your wounds are not weaknesses, they are inscriptions of your calling. Alright, the pain was meant to break you open. That was it. The pain was meant to break you open, and whoever broke you open, however they went about it, it was their fate. How much they took it, how far they took it, If they didn't take it that far and they actually just was trying to be honest, but did it in a certain way and everything, it wouldn't have been so bad. So whatever transpires from here on out is not on you. It's whatever they gave out, what their intention was. If they're getting bad karma at this hour, because they were meant to break you open, it was it. Alright, they want to go on a date with you. It says date. I would like you and I like you and I would love to get together and learn about you. They want to learn about you. They want to go on a date with you. And we're closing out here. Through all this craziness, they want to go on a date. All these cards are saying no. I'm just saying. You do what you want to do, but all these cards are literally saying no. Oh. And Gaslight came on again. It came on again, Gaslight. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences and memories. This person wants to go on a date with you and still gaslight you. And then we got support. I am here to support and elevate you while expecting nothing in return. Well, they're gaslighting you. I don't know. And then we got gift. I offer something from the heart, an unexpected blessing to brighten your path. So they want to give you a gift and support, and they want to gaslight you into a date. This is what they're hiding. Wow. What is their true intent? Well, they're gaslighting, so that can't be good. But what else about this date? Let's just go on about this date for a few more minutes, because this was a heavy read. Heavy ass read. Revenge. They want revenge. They want revenge, collective, from this gaslighting in the date. What do they want with this gift and support? I'm trying to figure out their tactics. Trying to figure out their tactics. Sometimes people are... Okay, that from the gift and support, they want future. Our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may be unclear. They want a future. They're getting hit with karma. They're getting hit with tons of karma, guys. Tons of it. So, I don't know. Whoever this makes sense to, put it in the comments because wow. And just know that you're powerful, you're loved by your ancestors. You have all this ancestral blood, and you're being very protected, and you are controlling the wheel. And then it says the soulmates coven. Tradition is a bridge, not a cage. Learn the rules, then write your own grimoire. Alright, this is about a soulmate coven. It says learn the rules and then write your own grimoire. Write your own contract. Whatever soulmate you want, bring it in on your own. Bring it in on your own. And maybe write it on a piece of paper with the moon cycle, the lion's gate porthole that's opening. That's what came to me, the lion's gate porthole. Alright. That was quite a reading, guys. And I love y'all, and I will see you later.